This video has been suggested by Barry Bear and Meme Elfman. Thank you so much for your suggestion, and I'm so sorry for forcing you both to wait so long. Greetings viewer, welcome to my channel. My name is Star, where I make videos about whatever I want, and it just happens that I want to make Just Dance videos. This is my series, Just Dance Map Review, where I review specific Just Dance maps. If you don't know what a map is, it's the songs that we play / select from the menu and just dance. The song we're covering today is Where Have You Been by Rihanna. Let's begin with some background information. Where Have You Been is the 6th song by Rihanna in the main series. Where Have You Been has the greatest number of alternate routines for a single song in the entire series also. It has an extreme, on-stage, mashup, battle, and party master mode. So you could probably tell that Ubisoft spent good money on this song, so they were gonna treat themselves. All versions of this song, minus the battle during She-Wolf's parts, have the same move at the line, "Where have you been all my life, I." All the dancers from each mode move their arms up and down while the palms face the dancer. This move is inspired from the music video, in which it is done at that moment. However, there are other moves from the music video. It is worth noting that the coach of the extreme version does perform the moves slightly differently. According to her concept art, the coach is named Magma Princess. So they were thinking about names for these coaches even before Just Dance 2023. Interesting. A sticker of this coach appears in Just Dance 2020. As it should, it is the anniversary title. It's from the album Talk That Talk. It has a difficulty rating of hard, 2 gold moves. The pictogram color is Mexican red, the glove colors are Clementine and Alto, the lyric color is orange, and there are 149 pictograms. Now let's move on to the song itself. I really love the song itself. And this routine, it is also so good. This is like quintessential Just Dance 2014. I imagine that if Ubisoft still had the rights to this song, they would have put it as the song that represents Just Dance 2014 in Just Dance 2020's All-Star mode, which by the time you're seeing this is already long dead, unfortunately. But hey, Starships is just as great of a representation also. Honestly, I should make a video about that, but anyway. I really like this song. I have this routine practically memorized. It is great, I love it. Now let's move on to the background of the map. The routine takes place on a volcanic ground. Volcanoes, rocks, and lava rivers can be seen in the background. During the verses, blue bolts of lightning can be seen in the sky. A ferocious sandstorm can also be seen. During the choruses, the lava rivers become less visible. Cracks and crevices and huge angry flames can be seen in the background. The lava cracks glow and huge flames also spew out. A barrier of steam emanating from an abyss can also be seen in the background. During the instrumental parts, the ground becomes cracked, solid rock. The dancer can also be seen standing on a single circular rock ground. I don't know if this has anything to do with the music video because I don't watch the music videos before doing these, but wow, they really like the volcanoes in this one, and it's so good, it's so beautiful. You could really tell that Just Dance 2014 was when they were really putting their A game into the backgrounds. Not all of them, there are some basic backgrounds in Just Dance 2014, but this, thankfully, is not one of them. And it's very up for interpretation where exactly she is. She could just be near a volcano, this could be hell, or this could just be what happens when you do these moves in this location. It is so good. I'm gonna give it a yeah. Now let's move on to the appearance of the coach. The coach is a woman who seems to be a volcanic goddess, as the name would imply. She is wearing a traditional Native American garment and has tattoos on her arms and legs which glow orange during the instrumentals and bridge. Her outfit is red and consists of a red tribal bra and a long tribal red swaying split skirt. Her hair is black with some red highlights that appears to be in dreads. During the choruses, instrumentals, and bridge, the dancer's skin turns pitch black. She is also barefoot. I know that I've said a lot worse things about much better outfits, but this outfit does go perfect with the theme of the song. And the tribal tattoos are pulling in a lot of work also. And I know some people are going to get mad at me, but I'm going to give it a really high score. That score being a perfect. Not yeah, because it is a little basic in some areas. Like, I feel like they could have gone even more epic with the tribal tattoos. Like, put some on her belly, I guess. But no, it gets a perfect still, because it is iconic, honestly. It's iconic. I mean, you think of this song, you think of Just Dance 2014, you think of an outfit like this. Yeah. And finally, let's move on to the gold moves. There are 2 gold moves in this routine. For both gold moves, while on your knees, throw your upper body in a circle with your arms up. And yeah, this is where the points are going to start getting lost, because wow, that is so boring. Although these both do come on at very climactic parts of the song, so that part does pull in a lot of work. I'm gonna give them a good, but they could have been better. I feel like in this routine itself, there could have been a lot better opportunities to put gold moves. Oh well, you can't win them all. But we're not done yet. Like I said, there's a lot of alternates. And while I'm not going to go over all of them, because one of them could have its own video and the other could be part of a much bigger video. So instead, I'm going to go over both the onstage and extreme versions, starting with the extreme version. Let's go straight to the background of the song. The routine takes place in the same gridded background as the other extreme routines in Just Dance 2014. This room in particular grows red and orange. Look, okay, honestly, I'm just sick and tired of the Just Dance 2014 and honestly Just Dance 4 way of doing the alternates where they just don't even try with a background. I mean, come on, this routine is so difficult and it looks so pretty, but you can't just give it the same background as every other extreme. And no, Just Dance 2015 does not get a pass for using the exact same squares. And I'm looking at you, Just Dance 2018, that brought those back, except they're even basic-ier. It's very disappointing, and I'm gonna dock a lot of points. It gets an okay, because at least the colors do thematically make sense. That's it. Now let's move on to the appearance of the coach. The dancer is in a typical tribal clothing, which included a bra-like top and shorts, and some cyan anklets. The gown is patterned in several bright colors, yellow and blue. She has a brown afro bound with a headdress. She is also barefoot. So they took the tribal thing and expanded upon it even more. The only thing she's really missing is the tribal tattoos, but hey, at least the outfit is really unique and very colorful. This almost feels like a modern outfit. Like seriously, replace the outline with one of those black and white ones that they kind of do still to this day, and I guarantee you it wouldn't look that far-fetched. Would you honestly have said anything if she showed up in Watch Out for This? Anyway. This is very good, but not as good as the original, so I'm going to give it a good instead. And finally, let's move on to the gold moves. There are 3 in this routine. In the first 2 gold moves, you lean forward and throw your arms downward in a semicircle. In the third gold move, you spin around with your hands crossed above your head. The first 2 gold moves lead into much harder moves, and that's weird to me. I feel like those moves that come right after would have been the gold moves because they're much harder. Although they do come at very climactic part of the song, so I'm going to give them both a good. The third gold move is just another spin, and no, putting your hands on your head does not make it any better, so I'm gonna give it another good. And actually, let me change my grade for the first 2. It's gonna get a super, because they are better than this third one. And finally, let's move on to the onstage routine. Let's move on straight to the background. The routine takes place in the usual onstage background. The stage glows purple, orange, and green. Look, I know that Just Dance 2014 introduce the trios with this onstage mode, but again with the reuse of the backgrounds. Are you kidding? Like, why even have them in front of a green screen at that point? Just have them in front of a big picture and then edit that picture with After Effects or something. I don't know. Just like, I feel like they could have put in so much more than just the same stage. I mean, I've never been to a real life concert, but from the footage I have seen of real life concerts, they go all out with all different kinds of stuff. But Just Dance 2014 makes them look like they're all the same. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an okay again. The only thing that would have been worse was to just have it black, I guess. Now let's move on to the appearance of the coaches. The main coach is a woman with pink hair and is wearing a blue mask with a tiara. She is wearing a blue bra shirt with a matching skirt and black heels with straps that reach the thighs. The first coach is a man with short black hair. He is wearing a black and blue mask, a purple and blue sleeveless hoodie with matching sweatpants, and a pair of white shoes. The third coach is a man with short black hair. He is wearing a white and blue mask, a purple and blue long sleeve hoodie with matching sweatpants, and a pair of white shoes. Again, I know that Just Dance 2014 introduced the trios, but they really went so basic with it. So many of the background dancer coaches are just so boring. These ones in particular are pretty good, but they obviously pale in comparison to the main coach, which is the middle coach. She gets a super, the other 2 get a good. And finally, the gold moves of this routine. There are 2, but they're the same. For the first and third coach, they face their palms towards the second coach, and the second coach puts their hands on their head. They come at climactic part of the song, but they're very easy, so they get a good. Overall, the original routine gets a perfect, the extreme routine gets a super, and the onstage routine gets an okay. Do you have any suggestions for any future Just Dance map review? Please don't be afraid to leave them in the comments. I promise to get to them eventually. Thank you for watching. Adios.
Looking for you, babe. Looking for you, babe. Searching for you, babe.